picking a goodie today, and we're thrilled you're ordering. Aaron, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Are you back later?
I am back later. I'm back with Marlo at 5 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll see you then.
Okay, thanks.
I am off for the next couple of days. I will see you. The necklace I'm wearing is part of Jewelry Host Pick. I'm so excited. Tuesday is Jewelry Host Pick Day. And so my show is from 10 p.m. till midnight Eastern time. I think I have about 8 different brands in that show. Have a huge mix of beautiful things that I've hand-picked just for you. So I would love to have you join me on Tuesday night. In the meantime, have a very safe, happy, and blessed weekend. Happy Easter tomorrow for those of you celebrating Easter Sunday. In the meantime, stay right there because Suzanne's standing by. I know she has a great lineup for you. So stick around for more fun shopping, and I'll see you Tuesday night. Take care, everybody.
Welcome to HSN. Well, April is Customer Appreciation Month here at HSN, and all month long, HSN Cares is giving away $1,000 every day to charities that have been nominated by you, which is wonderful. Today's charity was chosen by Olga Molinari. She's nominated the Alzheimer's Associations, whose mission is to eliminate Alzheimer's disease through the advancement of research and enhanced care and support for all affected. The Alzheimer's Association is dear to Olga, who was a caretaker for her parents as they both passed away from the disease. And she says this: "I'd like to see an end to this horrible disease that robs its victims of their memories and affects all their loved ones as they deteriorate over time." So thanks to Olga, the Alzheimer's Association will be receiving today's $1,000 from HSN Cares. If you'd like to see all the stories, and they're wonderful stories from all across the country, go to hsn.com and you can read about the charities that have been selected. Just go in there, type in HSN Cares, and please read the other stories. They really are remarkable. So that's that, and we're so happy to be able to support the Alzheimer's Association, and thank you, Olga, for doing that. All right, what are we doing this hour? Now, here's my theory on this hour. If you woke up this morning or yesterday or tomorrow or a month ago and you just haven't gotten really, really great sleep, then I want you to stick around with, you're gonna meet Pete in a second, Pete and myself, because this could be an hour that absolutely could change your life. Why? Because sleep is so vital, it's so important. It affects everything. I mean, from here to here and everybody around you. How are we gonna fix the problem? How are we gonna make your night's sleep the very best? We're gonna do it with one of the biggest brands. It's really the level that we would all love to have, and that is Sleep Number. It is our very best value of the day. We're gonna give you a really good look at it. So you're gonna be the smartest mattress shopper ever, and let's do it right now.
Did you know 90% of couples disagree on mattress firmness? Fortunately, there's a bed where you both get what you want every night. Enter the Sleep Number bed, designed to let couples sleep together in individualized comfort. She likes the bed soft. He's more hardcore. So your sleep goes from good to great to wow. Does your bed do that?
Yeah, you know what? Sleep is absolutely vital. And there's mattresses out there, and then there's Sleep Number. We all know it. You've seen the commercials, and it's something that deep down, or maybe right up at the surface, we've always wanted to get a Sleep Number. And you think, gosh, how am I gonna do it? Which one do I pick? What is it all about? Well, we're gonna take a really in-depth look at the way you sleep and how we can give you the best night's sleep ever. And it is this mattress right here. We've got several configurations, and we're gonna get into the whole story. So even if you weren't thinking about getting a new mattress, stick around with us to really hear the story behind Sleep Number and how it has changed millions of lives, from the top athletes to the pros to everyday schmoes like you and me. It's just a huge game changer, and we are the place to buy. And get this today, we have the #1 best-selling mattress from their store for the last 4 years, and on top of that, they actually made improvements to our offer exclusively, and it's for 1 day, and that's today, and this is it. So if you've ever wanted to get Sleep Number, hang out with us. This is the moment to get it. We've also sold out of at least one of our sizes a bit earlier. We do have a lot of sizes to show you, and let me give you a breakout of that, and then we'll really get deep into what makes Sleep Number so different. So we're gonna start with the modular collection. And the modular collection's great because that is the basis of the whole story of Sleep Number. It's being able to pick your number. That's the modular. And in modularly, we have the queen, the king, and the cow king. And you can see the savings is about $1,000. Now, this is what most people go for, is the adjustable. So you get more versatility. We have the adjustable in queen, King, very limited in Cow King. In fact, those are gonna sell out pretty quickly. And then the #1 most popular choice is the Split King. Why? Because it's the one behind me, and it's the one that gives you absolutely the most versatility. And look at the savings. It's over $2,000. So this is called the Split King. You get your own full adjustments. This person gets their own full adjustments, and it's the biggest savings of all the choices we have today. Now remember, and this is important, we do not have another Sleep Number on the calendar as a today's special for the rest of the year. Maybe it'll be back, I don't know. We know it's a great item. We know we'll have it on the air. But this is the last Sleep Number system that we currently have scheduled as our best value of the day. All right, so what's the story behind Sleep Number? Well, I'm not gonna share that with you. I'm getting Pete out here. I love when Pete's here because he truly is a sleep scientist. Hi, Pete, welcome back.
Hi, Susan, how are you?
Good to see you. Hugs, hugs, happy
kisses, happy spring and Easter.
But you know what? Speaking of Easter, obviously this weekend, but really more like spring, isn't it this time of year that you guys see kind of an uptick of people saying, I'm opening up the window. Oh gosh, look at my cruddy mattress. I need to upgrade. And they really start looking at Sleep Number seriously.
They do, and they begin more outdoor activities, and they begin to get back in shape from a long winter. We get into the spring, we get into the summer, and people are just extremely active right now, and they realize that they can't keep up like they did before because they didn't sleep as well as they should. And that's why it's a great time to look at your mattress and make an assessment to see whether or not you wake up in the morning with that vitality, that step that really gets you going, and you maintain that energy level all day long. And if you're not, then it's probably something wrong with your sleep. And a lot of people get enough sleep, but they still have that problem get going in the day. And again, that's where it could possibly be your mattress.
That 3 or 4 o'clock when all you want to do is curl up under your cubicle and take a nap, you won't have to do that anymore. All right, let's get some bragging out here.
Bragging.
Because this is a big deal. Hello.
I sleep with these now. These are just unbelievable. I even have a pin that shows last 3 out of 4 years, J.D. Power, a prestigious company that ranks customer satisfaction with major brands. For the last 3 out of the 4 years, Sleep Number has been ranked #1, highest customer satisfaction in the mattress industry. 3 out of 4 years, no other mattress company can say that.
Wow.
And what's really remarkable are the categories that we swept. First and foremost was comfort and support. What's the most important thing in a mattress? Comfort and support. The second one was the variety of features that we offer. We're gonna talk a lot about this with our P5 today, which is today's special. And then the other 3 have to do with value. One is value itself, then warranty, and then durability. All of those categories we swept, which gave us the #1 ranking again in customer satisfaction.
And understand, this is not something, they do this completely independent. And it's literally the voice of you, the customer, saying this. This is not industry insiders. It's not a bunch of people who know about sleep. It's literally those of you who love this, you're actually involved in that and ranking this. And so I love that because there's a real purity to getting those awards. It means a lot when you can get that kind of an award on a mattress.
And we have over 11 million people who sleep on our bed nightly, and 9 out of 10 of them have different Sleep Number settings. They have different preferences and needs when it comes to comfort and support, and that's been the rock bed of the Sleep Number for over 32 years now, is that you can adjust your side of the bed to exactly what you need whenever you want to. No 2 people are alike, so why would you sleep on a bed that's identical on both sides?
Right, doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and we all change over time. We're all gonna gain some weight, lose some weight over time. We're gonna take on new ambitions in life. We're gonna start running. We're gonna move our weight from here to here. Well, on a regular mattress, you can't do anything about this. On the Sleep Number bed, pick up your remote and adjust it to exactly what you want. So before we get into the P5, which is spectacular, let's go ahead and do a little bit of basics for someone maybe who hasn't heard about Sleep Number or wants a little bit more about it. And I'm gonna show you what a Sleep Number bed is and what makes it so special. And one of the best things to do is to look at what happens to people when they have to sleep on a bed that they can't modify or adjust to them. They have to try to modify to the bed, and we call that tossing and turning. We fix that with Sleep Number. Our dual air technology. Air has 2 distinct advantages over every other sleep surface. One, it finds the curves and the contours of your body like no other sleep surface. And secondly, it's infinitely adjustable from one side to the next, so you never have to compromise with couples or yourself. And this is the interior of the P5. Now again, we're not a traditional inner spring that can wear out unevenly over time or a memory foam that are all fixed. You have to sleep on the same thing on both sides, and you can't change change them. Here is a clinical study that we did.
Wow.
Changing from an inner spring mattress to our bed, so a bed that you couldn't adjust to one that you could adjust to your Sleep Number setting. 93% improved temporary backache relief, 89% improved sleep quality, 77% improved vitality.
That's crazy.
These are the type of statistics
Just
and
change your
results.
mattress.
It is, just change your mattress. This is the type of thing that led us to have the #1 rating on ranking on customer satisfaction with J.D. Power, because the bed performs so well.
And that's clinical, by the way.
It
Again,
is.
that's important. It's not just, oh, I feel better. I mean, literally, those are clinical results done by, of course, the Sleep Number company, which you guys, and Pete's a very big part of it. He's a sleep scientist. He's been there for how many years now, Pete?
24 years
24
now.
years.
Yep.
He's a sleep scientist, runs a lot of these studies, and they put millions and millions and millions of dollars into figuring out how do we make a bed that gets those kind of rewards and really completely transforms your life. Because you know, I mean, we could get into the difference, but let's just talk on a basic level. How important is it to get really deep sleep? Not just, oh, well, I sleep a couple hours, I'm okay. People don't realize how little sleep they're actually getting until they switch, and then they realize, oh my gosh, I've been missing out all these years.
Yeah, most people don't know what it's like to be fully rested anymore.
Yes.
And once you become fully rested, we were just joking, I haven't been in my own bed for 10 days now,
yeah.
with the Boston Marathon in between 2 big work weekends. And I'm feeling it right now. And I'm getting the same amount of sleep I have, but I'm sleeping on someone else's definition of comfort, not my definition of comfort, which is my Sleep Number setting. And I feel it every single morning. I can't wait till
But so
Sunday
same
night.
hours,
Same
but
hours,
bad quality.
but bad quality. All sleep isn't created equal. You can go to bed and get up and still feel as bad or as worse as when you went to bed, because you didn't get the quality that you needed.
Oh, interesting.
And it might be because you tossed and turned and so forth. So again, here's what we're not. These are what most people in the world are sleeping on. Here's these patents on these coils right here.
Looks like
over
torture.
a century.
Looks like torture, actually.
Yeah, it's basically a torture chamber with the foam to protect you from the torture chamber.
Right.
And again, these could be well constructed, but the two drawbacks is they have to be the same on both sides. So if you got to pick a bed for both of you that is going to be the right feel and comfort for 10, 12 years. And if you change, you can't adjust this bed. And the same thing's true with the traditional memory foam bed. So we're not this, we're Sleep Number.
Pete, can I give an update real quick?
Sure.
So we're going to get really into this. You're going to see amazing technology. 2 things I want to remember. I'm going to do an update on quantity.
Okay.
But I need you to remember, and let's talk about what makes our upgrade.
Yes.
Remember, this one we're offering has been the best-selling mattress that they offer in all the stores over the last 4 years. This is a winner. So right there, you should feel very confident. I do want to get into what you guys did to upgrade our version, because you are getting a special edition because you're shopping with us. It's better than what the most popular one is in the stores. But let me tell you, the King Modular, this is part of the day. It's been a very successful day, and we've sold a lot of mattresses since midnight tonight. Last night, I guess, or earlier. And the Modular in King is now completely sold out. So you do not have an option in the Modular King. Does that make sense?
That's stunning.
Yes. Right, so we have the #1 bestseller, which is going to be the one you saw over here, which gives you all the versatility. That's the Flex King. So the Flex King is still available. Are you talking about the California King or the King Modular? Oh, sorry, California King.
California King.
Sorry.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I got that wrong. The California King Modular is completely sold out. So just FYI on that. Now, why pick it up at this moment? Because you have 100 days to sleep on this, and they did some math for me. That's, you get to sleep through Labor Day. And if you don't love it, you can return it for your refund. That's huge. That's on these guys, right? And they handle all that. So here's the thing, because we're starting to lose some of the sizes, and maybe you saw a presentation earlier, Shannon last night at midnight, now's the perfect time to get it and then enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. You know it's on its way. And again, we'll get into all that. How do you unbox it? It's easy. Can you move it? Yes, you can. It's pretty amazing. And there's a lot more to the story, but just a little heads up on that sellout of the California King Modular.
Okay.
So Pete, what did you guys do to make our deal better?
Yeah, I just want to talk about the P5 before we get into the science behind the
Yes,
Sleep Number
please.
and we do our individual fit pressure mapping.
Perfect.
But in our stores, we have 3 series of bed. We have the Classic, we have the Performance, and we have the Innovation, and we have it in our traditional beds, which were the foundation of the company, and then we have it in our smart beds. This is the traditional P5, our best-selling bed the last 4 years in a row, because it has that wonderful combination of the features and the value that makes it it just so appealing to everybody. And so it's an 11-inch mattress. 6 inches of the mattress is the adjustable air technology. So when you pick up your remote, you can adjust your side of the bed to exactly what you need.
Okay.
And so the other 5 inches is just an unbelievable pillow top quilting. And this is very rare in the bedding industry these days, where we actually do jump and tack quilting. So you have this nice billowing pillow top instead of just a knit over the top of it that has all the materials underneath it. But this quilting pattern, very difficult to make, but it's a signature of a luxury bed. So we have that quilting material here, and then beneath that we have our zoned foam. And what we've done in the P5 for this, which is different than in our stores over those years, instead of 5 zones to sculpted to meet up with parts of your anatomy to give you that right support and comfort, we've increased that to 7 zones.
Oh,
so now
wow.
you have just 7 zones of this plush foam, head to toe, side to side, complementing the Sleep Number air setting that just gives you an incredible feeling and support and comfort. And then we also upgraded it. It's the only Sleep Number bed that you can get now that actually comes with 2 remotes.
Because most of the time you only get one.
Most of the time you only get one.
They
you have to
bonused
share
in
it.
an extra remote just for our Today Special.
Right, so you can go ahead and adjust your Sleep Number. Each of you gets your own remote, and you can adjust it anytime that you want to. Again, a Sleep Number is a number between 0 and 100 that represents that ideal combination of comfort, firmness, and support. 0, 5 are the softest settings, and it's still very supportive. Goes all the way up to 100 if you like a very, very firm mattress. And anywhere in between, anytime you want. That's the beauty of Sleep Number.
Now, the one we're in front of is the modular, right?
Yeah, this is the Modular King.
Modular means it's the classic way to be able to adjust the Sleep Number. You're adjusting Sleep Number with this one.
Right.
If you go for the adjustables, that's where you get more
You can adjust
variations.
the head and the feet as well.
Yeah, right, okay.
Let's bring out Matt, and
Come
let's go
on,
ahead
Matt.
and do our
We're gonna
individual fit
jump in
pressure
bed
mapping.
together.
So why don't you stand back to back to Matt here, because you could be a
Okay,
typical.
and ignore my mics because they look ridiculous.
You could be a typical couple, and we see it all the
thank you.
time.
He is a little younger, but okay.
Okay, well, this is Florida.
Just
okay,
kidding, Matt.
so we have different heights, different weight distribution, probably different preferences in sleeping position, and just regular preferences of how firm or soft you like a mattress. Most couples would prefer to be sleeping in a different mattress. Yet most people have to sleep on the same bed.
Right.
That's what the Sleep Number solves, is that no compromise between couples. So let's go ahead and take a look at that on the science side of what really makes a Sleep Number bed so special, because we can adjust
So Matt, you're a
it.
side sleeper? Is that the story here? He's like, yep.
All right, so you're both S's, but we'll know who's on what side. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and put in your normal Sleep Number setting. Now, you're on your back. Most people on their back. Did you remember what your Sleep Number setting was last time we did it?
No, I don't remember,
Okay,
actually.
I think most people on their back like the medium firm because...
What's that run at?
Around the 35s to 55s.
See, I thought it was in the 40s last time.
So when you have a lot of surface area on your back, then you don't need as soft a mattress. Your body has got less curves and contours and less weight because it's distributed nicely.
Oh.
Contrast that with Matt here. He's on his side. All of his weight is on the edge, and his hips and his shoulders want to desperately be deeper into the mattress.
Is that why you get like a burning shoulder and a burning hip?
Have you ever waken up with your arm asleep or the
Asleep, yeah,
pins
you're
and
like, oh,
needles?
or something's
that's
like
exactly
burning?
right.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put Matt down to what a typical side sleeper would be, which is around a 25 or so. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the pressure signature of what we're seeing on the bed. Now, Suzanne, you're on this far side of the bed. We can see in your hip area a typical red signature, which is going to be pressure points that would cause you to excessively toss and turn.
Okay. That's what's waking you up
That's
at
what's
night.
waking you up at night, making you move around, trying to find comfort. You can't find it because it's not there.
Right.
And then Matt, this is a typical side sleeper, especially with men, have a little bit higher center of gravity. We see moderate pressure in the shoulder through the rib cages, and again in the hip area we see the high areas of pressure as well. So I'm going to take a picture of each one of those and show you the science of the Sleep Number setting simply by adjusting it to your Sleep Number. So I'm going to go with the right side of the bed first. So Suzanne, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your profile, and you're going to start to feel it in a second. And as soon as you start to feel it, we're going to see a dramatic change in the amount of pressure that we're revealing on this mat. 1,000 sensors are measuring and displaying that pressure.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it right away. As soon as you said that, we got rid of the red, and now you're settling into the bed. The dual air technology is finding the curves of your shoulder blades, the small of your back, your hip area, underneath your legs, and instead of you lying on top of the bed with high points of pressure,
Right.
you're now settling into the mattress, and we're redistributing that weight. Your body actually looks like it's getting bigger as it settles into your Sleep Number setting because more of the materials that are within the mattress are now coming in contact with your body. So it's firmer isn't better, it's really more of weight distribution and pressure reduction.
Right.
So within a matter of about 10 seconds, we got you from fairly uncomfortable, tossing and turning mode into, I'm gonna stay in the same position, I'm gonna get great sleep, I'm gonna move less, and I'm gonna wake up feeling a lot more refreshed.
And you can totally feel the difference.
Yep, now let's go ahead and turn to Matt's attention. Again, sleeping on your side's a little bit more difficult because you have these higher points of pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down to Matt's Sleep Number setting of a 25. And again, within a matter of seconds, he'll start feeling it. Air will say, oh, there's a shoulder here. I need to be deeper into the mattress. Oh, there's a hip here. I need to be way deeper into the mattress. So as it does that, it's gonna settle in, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those high points of pressure. And again, the outline of Matt's body looks like it's getting larger because more of the comfort materials within the mattress are now being recruited to help distribute that weight head to toe and side to side. And this is the science behind the Sleep Number. It's simply weight distribution and surface area contact, which gives you that incredible support and comfort that you need, and you just end up with higher sleep quality. Now, what's really interesting, if we actually look at what the mattress is doing, so if you look inside the mattress, we can actually see Matt in the bed instead of up on top of it. And the same thing with you. If we swing over on your side, we can see how it's contouring to your body instead of you having to try to adjust to the bed.
Right.
And because of that, and the way that we build the bed and engineer them, if you change positions, it doesn't make any difference. It will, oh, I'm on a different position, and it will find the curves and contours again.
Wow.
So you don't have to keep settling, you don't have to keep changing it overnight. But this is why people sleep so much better on the Sleep Number bed.
Right. And I think, we talked about this earlier, Pete, too. There's a lot of mattress choices out there. We know that. I mean, there's tons. And I think one of the worst things you can do is you try to go into a mattress store and you lay there for 5 minutes and you're like, well, I don't know, I guess it's gonna be all right. Okay, I'll take it. And then you get it home and you go, oh my gosh, now I need to get something on top and an extra topper because this thing's miserable. Or you're stuffing millions of pillows between your legs and along your body because you just can't sleep.
Well, and again, you make up a great point. When people go to a regular mattress store, they have to make a 10, 12-year decision in just a matter of minutes in the store.
And you feel ridiculous laying there anyway.
Yeah, with Sleep Number, we don't think you should make that decision in a showroom. We think you should make that decision in your bedroom. And that's why you get a 100-night trial with our bed. Till Labor Day, you'll get it, and you can adjust the bed until you're comfortable, and you can change it anytime that you want to. And if you have issues with it, you can call My Gold Service, which is our world-class customer service agent group in New Orleans and in Minneapolis. But you can't make a mistake. With a 100-night trial, our 25-year limited warranty, and My Gold Service, HSN or Sleep Number or JD Powers won't let you make a mistake. Very important.
And I think that's what makes buying it from us so very different. It's radically different even from buying it at one of the Sleep Number stores than it is when you buy it here on the air. Now, the next thing people always say, well, it's two questions. It's, can I use my old box springs? Like, what extra comes with it? And how does it arrive? How do we put this thing together?
Yeah, we can take a look at those real quick. First of all, what's interesting is that it comes to you just like any other mattress. So we're gonna go ahead and ship it to you in anywhere between 5 and 7 boxes, depending on the size that you want. And because it comes in boxes, you can get a king-size bed up a spiral staircase.
That's great.
It's just unbelievable. We have so many people who love our beds simply because they can get the size that they want to in tight spaces where they need to. Now, this is a queen modular going together right here. And the queen modular is very, very simple. Here you see the optional leg kits. You can ask the operator about that if you're changing sizes and you don't want to get a new frame. But it will drop into all standard furniture.
Oh, great.
It takes less than an hour, and no tools are required to actually assemble the bed. Again, you don't have to set up an appointment. You can do it yourself. If you need help doing it, you can call My Gold Service and we'll help you assemble it. But this is a dual air queen, and here's that 7-zone, 2 inches of that wonderful sculpted plush fit foam, and then you simply put that wonderfully quilted cover on that, and again, in under an hour with no tools. The foundation holds over 1,000 pounds. Each side of the bed holds over 500 pounds.
So we should not use our existing box frame?
No, you should use, it comes as a set.
Okay, as a set, so you're done. And a lot of people ask that, because you think, oh, I'm just getting the mattress top part. No, the whole thing comes to your door, and you can slip it into your existing frame if you'd like to, but you're not gonna use your old box frame anymore, because that would, like, you designed designed it so the whole experience works in conjunction. So good news is you don't have to worry about that other stuff, and you're getting a whole new bed. Here's the thing, as just a quick update, just so you understand how to order, because a lot of you now, I think maybe you've seen it earlier, or now you're like, you know what, this is a pretty darn good deal with FlexPay and the free shipping. This isn't a pair of earrings, you know? It's not a teeny little light box of earrings. I mean, this is a big deal. But let me break it down for you in case you definitely want to make a decision now. The modular, this is important to understand, the modular is the essence of Sleep Number. Basically, you're getting the remotes to be able to change the sleep number, okay? That's what it does. So in the modular, now remember, Cow King is already sold out. We still have the Queen and we have the King. We only have 2 sizes remaining in the modular. Here, the adjustable gives you the most versatility of adjusting specifically for you and a partner, whoever's sleeping in the bed. So when you go to adjustable, we have the Queen, we have the King, we have the Cow King. Then in the King size, we have the Split King or the Flex Top. And the vast majority of people go for the Split King, and you're gonna see why in just a second. Because that is the biggest bang for your buck. It's the biggest savings across all the savings you get. And on top of that, you get the ultimate flexibility and versatility with the Split King. So let's talk, if you will, Pete, about the adjustable Queen, King, and Cow King. How do those 3 adjust? And then we'll break out the King size.
I'm sorry, I had to go get my J.D. Power Award. I just can't.
Since you sleep with it.
I do. I gotta have it closer to me than this. Oh, by the way, did I say we won this 3 out of the last 4 years?
Yes, in 6 different categories, which is pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Too.
Okay. So let's go ahead and again, just break this down.
Yeah.
You only have 2 choices to really make today, even though it looks kind of complicated at all the sizes. One, what size do you want? Queen, King, Cow King. And then what base do you want? Do you want a modular base where it doesn't adjust the head and the feet, or you want one of the adjustables like this? So the adjustables are wonderful, and you can get them in Queen, King, and Cow King, where the head and the feet go up all together for both sleepers. We call that the standard one. In fact, let me show you a quick video of explains that. So the standard Queen, King, Cow King, head and feet go up together, you get dual air adjustability.
So me and hubby will all have the same.
Our most popular is the Split King. It's 2 beds in 1. Each of you has independent head and feet plus sleep number setting. It's the most versatile. And then our newest version is called the Flex Top. The head, top third, are independent. The bottom goes up together. People love this because they like that feeling of togetherness and cuddlingness, but they still want to be able to independently raise their head and their feet.
Right, but everybody goes for this one.
Yeah, this
because
is
each person laying in the bed actually can get the absolute perfect night's sleep adjusted the way you want it specifically.
Yeah, so when you combine the 2 adjustable technologies that we have here, first of all, each sleeper again gets their remote control that allows them to adjust their sleep number setting. Comfort, firmness, and support on my side of the bed. Both of you get to do that. But then with the Split King, you also get then a wired remote that independently allows you to raise your head and your feet.
That's great. 2
reasons that people love to get an adjustable foundation. One, you just had a really long day at the office. You're on your feet all day long. A good friend of mine's an ER nurse, and she just comes home and she just wants to get to sleep. And so you come home and you want to be in the most comfortable place in the world for the last few minutes of the day. An adjustable foundation. Raise your feet, get the pressure off of that. Raise your head a little bit, take the pressure off your lower back. Catch up with your friends on your tablet, watch a little TV, read your books. I mean, it's just amazing what this comfort gives you to end the day. Or to begin the day. A good friend of mine, they get up in the morning, go grab the newspaper, a cup of coffee, and they run back into their bed and start the day right there because it's the most comfortable place in the house.
It's so much more comfortable than couch.
It is. But the second thing about this is there's a lot of conditions that are improved when you sleep slightly articulated like this. You know, we just ended the cold and flu season. Now we're in seasonal allergies and summer allergies. Congestion. When you're congested, you toss and turn an awful lot. When you sleep with your head slightly articulated, as Matt is showing us right here, gravity becomes your best friend, and you actually, your congestion moves down here, you breathe easier and sleep a lot better. But conversely, gravity is your best friend if you have acid reflux or GERD. A lot of people have that.
That's
as we get a little bit older, you
a
sleep a little bit like this, and then you can keep that down there. And then also, if you happen to have simple snoring, a lot of that's simply because your head is tilted too far back and it collapses, and you snore. If you sleep with your head slightly articulated, again, all of these are backed by the American Academy of Otolaryngologists, the ENT doctors, who say, yeah, this is a great way to sleep if you have any of those conditions. It improves the quality of your sleep. Now, a lot of people do that with pillows or a wedge, but what happens is that puts a lot of shear pressure on your hip area because you're just sliding into the bed. Matt could go ahead and raise his head and then take that pressure off of here by simultaneously raising his feet and taking all that stress and pressure off of here, and it gets it much better. I don't know how many people I talk to who, they go to bed at night, they're so uncomfortable, they wake up in their recliner in the morning because that's the only comfort they can get.
To sleep.
Because of, a recliner's great, but it's not the place to sleep. You want to sleep in a bed, so the Sleep Number bed gives you that adjustability and then gives you the benefits of sleeping in a recliner.
Well, and think about this too, their warranty, it's 25 years. So it's not, even if you're going to make this decision today, now we've got FlexPay, and I do want to explain that because stores don't offer FlexPay, we do. But if you think about it, buying it, what's the cost over 25 years? What are the benefits over 25 years? They're dramatic because you're sleeping unlike you've ever slept before. And it is a big change. It's not just like, well, I think I'm feeling better. It's like, oh my gosh, you wake up. In fact, we've probably forgotten or never even have experienced what a really, really good quality night's sleep is because you haven't had a Sleep Number. So here's how our Flex works. If you don't mind, Pete, I'm going to explain it real quick because I love FlexPay. I use it all the time. I'm just like you guys. I shop a lot here, but I love Flex specifically for today because here's what we're doing. You get 6 Flex, which means you're not going to pay it all at once. You're actually going to use any major credit card, and you can even use PayPal, and you'll be spreading your payments out over a half a year. Now remember, you have 100 days to try it out. 100 days. If you're not completely happy, it's going to be taken care of. Then you add the Flex on top of that, so you have 6 months to pay it off. All of that is a grand big savings done exclusively for you and only for today. And I think that's important to note. We do not have another Sleep Number Today special on the calendar right now. I have no idea if we're going to bring another one back as a today's special. So if you're really ready to change, or maybe you're just miserable, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're like, if I could just curl up under my desk or at work, just give me 2 seconds of sleep, I'd be so happy. If you get the doldrums, if you wake up and feel like you've run a marathon all night, has it ever happened? We ever had that where you wake up and you're exhausted and you're like, how can I be exhausted? I slept. Well, it's because you were tossing and turning all night long. Gang, that's a miserable way to live. You don't have to. And you know what you deserve and what's most important is a beautiful night's sleep because it affects everything from your mental clarity to your physical health. It's when your body rebuilds. You must sleep really well. You will feel so different when you get consistent, great night's sleep over and over again. And today is the perfect time, and right now is the perfect time to treat yourself. You deserve it. It's not, you could call this an indulgence, but it's not. I think it's absolutely critical. It's so important to have a beautiful mattress system. And I will tell you, this one you're seeing specifically, the Flex King, is the #1 best-selling every time we have Pete here on the air with us. It's because you get the vast majority of adjustability. Please remember, too, they upgrade at the top of this beyond their store P5. They also are giving you an extra remote, which you do not get in the stores, all exclusively for you here at HSN and only here at HSN. And only for today, which I think is super important. Now, Dan, you gave me an update and I missed it. What did I miss? Oh gosh, okay, in the Cow King, the only choice remaining now is the adjustable. That's where it all adjusts the top and it all adjusts the bottom. And I have 4 left. Okay. So if you want the Cow King in the adjustable, we have 4 remaining. Because the modular's sold out, the adjustable's the middle one, and then the split is the one we have here, and then the Flex is another, not in Cow King, I'm sorry. In Cow King, we only have 2 left.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sorry, 2 choices left, but only 4. That's it. Okay, if you want the Cow King, we have 4. That's it.
Before we leave this,
I got it right?
Suzanne, before we leave this and go back over to our pressure mapping, because I want to show the science again, there's key points about the adjustables. One, they fit into all standard furniture. The sizes that you see here, the Split King and the Flex Top, you sell those sheets on HSN, so you don't have to go somewhere else. We have the sheets. The 100-night in-home trial till Labor Day also covers not only the mattress itself, the P5, but also the adjustable foundation as as well. And importantly, the 25-year warranty. This is critical. 25-year warranty covers the Sleep Number P5 mattress as well as the adjustable. That's pretty rare to put a 25-year warranty on all of that. We're so confident in the quality that we have. In fact, I'll show you how we test our beds durability-wise. All designed and crafted right here in the United States. 4,000 U.S. employees working for Sleep Number, bringing our innovations to you.
That's wonderful.
But let's go ahead and do our pressure mapping. In fact, let's bring our models back out here. It's very important to show the science behind the Sleep Number. And here we have Amy this time and Matt. Again, this could be a typical couple. Back to back, and we can see different height, different weight distribution. Again, one's a back sleeper, one's a side sleeper. 11 million people sleep on a Sleep Number bed. Most are couples, and 9 out of 10 sleep at different Sleep Number settings. What does that tell you about the importance of adjustability?
Right.
And that's what the Sleep Number bed does. So we'll go ahead and get them in the P5. We're going to go ahead and, again, measure and display the amount of pressure that each one of them is feeling. And Amy, what's your Sleep Number setting? 35, and Matt, you're a 55. So again, pretty different, 35 to 55, significantly different feel to the mattress. Yet we can get two people very comfortable. So we'll go ahead and take a picture of them at 100. Again, 100 would be the same feeling, Suzanne, as a very firm inner spring mattress. We see high points of pressure in the hip area on Amy, and we see high points of pressure in Matt's shoulders through the rib cage down through the hip area. And again, those are the types of things that would cause excessive tossing and turning. In the case with it in your hip and your shoulder, your arm might be falling asleep over here, that pins and needles.
Or you get that burning
that burning sensation or a numbness down in your legs. A lot of people think there's something wrong with me. No, there's something wrong with your mattress. You need to get something that fits you better.
Right.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is take a picture of that and put that down into the corner. And then we'll go ahead and adjust live again the images. We'll start with Amy on the far side over there. And so we're just going to go ahead and adjust her Sleep Number setting to her. And again, we'll watch in these areas of red right there as we see the Sleep Number adjust to her body, find the curves and contours of that, and as she settles into the mattress, we actually get a wonderful picture of comfort as we start to alleviate the orange and the red things in here, the pressure points compared to where we started. And again, air is now redistributing her weight from head to toe and from side to side, and we're seeing a wonderful picture of comfort and support. Firmer is not better, it's weight distribution and pressure reduction. So Matt is on his side. Again, we've always said that the side sleeper is one of the hardest positions to get comfortable because all of the weight is on the edge. This hip wants to be 4 inches into the mattress. This shoulder wants to be 4 inches into the mattress, but it can't on a bed that's too firm. So we'll go ahead and adjust it to the Sleep Number setting of 25. And then again, compared to the red area that we see right here, as we go down to Matt's Sleep Number setting, air is now finding, oh, there's a hip there. I need to be deeper into the mattress. I'm going to eliminate those high points of pressure and alleviate the medium points and move the pressure from side to side and distribute the weight that way. The same thing's happening in the shoulder.
Well, can I show you, if you're at home and you're setting it for the first time, how do you know where you're supposed to be?
I'll show you. It's built into the remote. It actually has. It actually
Get
has.
Out of here.
It has a.
Because we don't have this whole fancy thing at home.
No, you don't. But you can come into our stores and verify whether you think this is right.
But tell us how we do it at home, though.
I'll show you.
I don't want to go to the store.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
So again, what we've done with our Sleep Number is actually shown that right away. So if you want to go ahead and actually look at how we do that at home, we find thousands and thousands of Sleep Numbers a day in our stores. So built into the remote is the same process that we use into the store. You simply go find my Sleep Number, and after you've hit that, it will then begin a series of automatic movements of the bed, and first we'll take you to a firmer setting. Pay attention to how your body feels. Now let's try a softer setting so you can get a full range of what the bed can do. Pay attention as it gets softer. Now let's find your Sleep Number, and it'll continue to make it firmer and firmer and firmer, and it'll stop and ask you, too firm, too right, and then when you're done, you finally say, there's my Sleep Number setting. All built into the remote.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
so you can do all this on your own at home?
All this on your own at home. And what I suggest people doing, this is kind of nerdy, but when you change the battery in your smoke detector, find your sleep number again. It's been 6 months now since you last did it.
Oh.
And so you've gone through 2 seasons of summer or winter or fall, and you'd be surprised at how your body has changed over that time and how a different sleep number setting might help you. Now, you can do that anytime you want to,
sure.
but I like to just remind people, just do it once or twice a year so you are
So you're really optimizing it.
You're absolutely taking advantage of the technology. And we know people who do that actually do get a higher quality of sleep through our own research.
Well, I can imagine if you're going to have a system for 25 years, your body dramatically changes. And Pete, how often, I mean, really, they say that, but since you're a scientist, how does our body evolve as we age? And why is it important to have that adjustability all the time?
Well, what's really important is the fact that as we age, most people think they need less sleep, but in the fact that we need more sleep. Because as we age, our body produces less of the things that keep us healthy and vibrant as we were when you're young. So when you have poor sleep when you're younger, you can get away with murder because your body's overproducing the things that make us really healthy. As soon as you pass 25, 30, all those things start to slide, and so sleep becomes more important. Poor sleep at that age versus poor sleep at 15 or 16 makes a big, big difference. So that's why you got to pay more attention, and that's why you want a bed that you can adjust to you. Now, a lot of people have asked about how do we determine our warranty on this.
Yes.
I want to show you how we do that. We have a durability set of tests that we do that are industry standard. First of all, we do this in our lab, and then we do it in independent labs. We use industry standard testing that simulates what a life of a mattress could be. We double that actually to more than 25 years, 500,000 industry standard tests on the bed. Then we go ahead and created our own. This is our dummy robot that's simulating getting in and out of a bed for 25 years. So we can show that the materials don't break down on that side of the bed.
Oh my gosh.
2 state-of-the-art factories, one in Salt Lake City, one in the Irmo area of Columbia, South Carolina. State-of-the-art technicians, state-of-the-art sewing and quilting machines, state-of-the-art materials from around the world. This is why we can put a 25-year warranty. Again, proudly designed and assembled in the United States.
That's wonderful.
And over 4,000 U.S. workers are devoted to bringing a great night's sleep to America.
Okay, so next question is, if I'm not, well, let me restate it. What does sleep affect if I'm not getting a good night's sleep?
Everything. You mentioned it
But
earlier
like really,
at the top of the show.
Exactly what?
Exactly. It affects your immune system. It affects your ability to eat healthily. Our nation's obesity problem is pretty much locked in step with the problem that we're not sleeping enough.
Wait, now explain that again. This is crazy because there's a direct link between not getting enough sleep and obesity issues.
Just weight management. The hormones that regulate how hungry you are or how satisfied are you with a meal are directly linked to the amount and the quality of sleep that you get.
Mental clarity?
Exactly. Mental clarity, safety, drowsy driving. 10,000 people a year fall asleep behind a vehicle that's going 55 miles an hour because sleep takes over when you just can't stop it. So our cardiovascular health, our brain health, everything that linked, we used to blame it on having a sedentary lifestyle or a poor diet. Now, if you're doing everything right in your life, but sleeping poorly, you're at risk for all of those things that we used to blame on everything else. So
see, is
critical.
that not fascinating? Like a lot of people just don't know that. They think, oh, well, I sleep a couple hours, I sleep 8 hours a night. You just don't realize how absolutely critical and crucial it is to connect your sleep to your overall health. I mean, it affects everything.
It does.
Really, it's not just, oh, I wake up tired, or gosh, why at 4 o'clock do I need a nap? It affects so much more than that. And I'm telling you, really don't understand the difference until you get a sleep number at home. And then it's like night and day. It's like going from black and white TV to 4K. It's that big, not just color, but 4K. It's so crucial. And you know what? When you get a really, really good, great night's sleep, and it happens continuously, you will see even the tone and the radiance of your skin is affected by a lack of sleep. And you're like, God, why do I look so tired all the time? Well, because basically you are tired all the time.
It's one of the best beauty aids that there is.
It truly is, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just all encompassing. And I love the fact that we have this great partnership with Sleep Number and Pete and the whole team there. there, and we can offer you something you cannot get in the stores, and we can do it in a way that they don't offer in the stores as well, and we're doing it at a huge savings. Again, just to review what we're doing, 6 flex pays means you have a half a year to pay this off. That's a lot easier on the budget, especially if you're gonna invest in a beautiful mattress system. Please remember that King Flex, that's the most versatile, it's the most customizable, is always the first and most popular one that we offer. That one's always the winner. That's the one that sells out every time and every visit because people love to get the max out of it. For me, with our flex pay, and remember, that's the biggest savings. It's over $2,000 savings because you're shopping with us today. This is a big deal. But what happens is, do divide this up over the years you'll be using this. Divide it up over the standard really where your health is today and where it could be, simply because you're getting a magnificent and superior night's sleep. Think a little long distance on this, because I know, it's not, a $25, little shirt we sell here at HSN. It is an investment, but it's the most important investment you ever make. Sure, you buy nice couches, you buy a couple pretty chairs, maybe you got some bar stools in the house and they were kind of expensive and you add it all up. You spend very little time ultimately on that. You need to spend your time and your money on the most important piece of furniture in your whole home. And it is your bed. It is your sleeping system. And we all know that Sleep Number does it right. I mean, there's a lot of names out there, but we all really kind of know we should be in a Sleep Number bed. And this is the perfect day and opportunity to be able to get that. Now, please remember, we are selling out of some of the sizes. There's 2 left in the adjustable Cow King. That's it. So those will absolutely be gone in this show. There's only 2 left. If you're trying to make that decision, though, I would highly recommend the King and the Split, because again, that is your #1 best-selling style, correct?
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you mentioned how important the mattress is. By the time we turn 50 years old, we'll have spent 17 years of our life in a mattress. 17 years of our life. We spend a third of our life asleep.
That's close to half.
We spend a third of our life asleep, so that the 2/3 of the life we're awake, trying to be the best we can be in every role that we play in life is maximized. And so that's such an important thing to realize how important a mattress is.
What is the biggest, most dramatic story you've ever heard of someone switching from just a regular mattress to a Sleep Number? Do you have one that you just really went, okay, that's impressive?
Well, I think for sure it is the clinicals that we have, where people who have back issues and have sleep problems, when we can actually show that within a clinical setting, where people simply are switching from a bed that they can't adjust to themselves to one that can, all of a sudden we get 93% of them reporting improved temporary. But those are stunning numbers to report that. Yeah. That's over 9 out of 10 people are getting pain relief. 9 out of 10 are getting better sleep quality. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 are getting improved vitality simply by switching beds. Amazing. Nothing else is different.
And you're not even talking about all the benefits to your health beyond that.
No, this is just
the basic core, yeah, I kind of want all that.
Yep. And again, these are the kind of the things that people realize. And again, you couple it with the customer service, you couple it with all of the quality that we build in there and the partnerships that we have. That's why, again, J.D. Power, 3 out of the last 4 years.
Oh, wait, you left this little guy over here.
That's the one I sleep with. Leave it over there.
Okay.
No, the J.D. Power's 3 out of the last 4 years, highest customer satisfaction in the mattress rankings, which is unbelievable. No other mattress company can say that. And again, if you look at the categories that we've won in, it's comfort and support, which is unbelievable. That's what you want in a mattress. Absolutely. It's the variety of features that are in the bed, the adjustability, the remote. It's also in the value proposition. So value itself, and then warranty and durability. We swept all of those categories, which is just unprecedented. And that's why, again, we feel very, very proud of this accomplishment, because it's not me saying it, it's not you saying it, it's our customers over the last 32 years who say, yeah, this is a great, great company.
Yeah, it's a great experience. And I mean, that's been multiple years. And the opportunity today is their #1 for the last 4 years best-selling version of the Sleep Number in the stores. And that's what they brought to us, but they upgraded our offer. You get better. Of course you do. You're shopping with us. You do get the extra remote. Normally it comes with 1. They put in a bonus 2. You also have this beautiful quilted top. That's an upgrade from a standard P5. All of that with our flex pay and with free shipping. And something else we need to explain, I love it because when you move, this can move with you. Because a lot of times when you get ready to move, you get these big mattresses and a big box springs and you're like, what? How am I gonna get this to another place? And do you want to? But I love the fact that as easy it is to set it up, it's as easy to tear down and move, right?
Yeah, I remember when we moved from Texas up to Minneapolis, the movers called and said, well, what kind of bed do you have? We have a king-size bed. Oh. And where is it? Oh, it's on the 3rd floor. Oh, you could just hear the angst in their mouth. Then when they showed up, we had it all disassembled, put back in the boxes. Where's your bed? It's right there. Because it was a Sleep Number bed. It was easy to move without any hassle at all. So it's easy to get delivered and set up. It's easy to move. And it's just a wonderful experience in that regard. Now, what I'd like to do is go back to the adjustable.
I want to adjust a bit.
Let's go back to the adjustable.
Adjust?
Let's go back over there.
I'm ready to kick my feet
You
up.
can go ahead and get in the bed. I'll bring Matt over too. He can be your bed mate for a little bit.
Okay, Matt.
Again, this is our most popular selling bed. Again, Suzanne, it's very important to remember that there's only two decisions that people who are watching have to make today. What size bed do I want? Queen, king, Cal king, and then what type of the foundation that you want. Do you want a modular foundation where you get all the wonderful benefits of Sleep Number adjustability, the 2 remotes, you can adjust your side of the bed to exactly what you want, but it comes with a box spring type of foundation, holds 1,000 pounds, all the furniture works with it as well. Or do you want the adjustable foundation where you can adjust the head and the feet? So you have 3 buttons on there. The top one raises the head by itself and lowers the head. The middle one does both by itself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
jointly.
Both together, yeah, by itself.
Oh,
Both
gotcha.
by itself, that's good. I talk publicly for a living. And then the bottom one,
been a long day,
the bottom one adjusts the feet independently.
Do you know what's funny? Is you just get in, I'm sure you just get into this position and immediately you feel all that gravity just melt away from your body.
Oh, it's amazing.
Isn't it? No wonder you guys are always smiling when you're laying here. It's, oh my gosh, it is amazing. You just feel like, and you just, getting your feet up a few inches.
Yeah, so if you just want to end the day in the most incredible comfort that you can, adjust your Sleep Number setting to your side of the bed, and then find the area where you want your feet raised and your head raised, and then just relax for the rest of the evening, read, watch TV, catch up with your friends on your tablets, and it just makes it the end of the day a joy. I always say, if you don't look forward to running to bed, then there's something wrong with your mattress, and there's something wrong with your bedroom maybe. But people who have a Sleep Number bed run to their bed. People who have a Sleep Number bed with an adjustable foundation sprint to their bed because they absolutely love it. It is a tremendous combination of adjustable technologies. Right. So it's beautifully comfortable, but then the second thing is, as we talked about earlier, there are some conditions that are improved while you're sleeping like this that actually improve your sleep as well. We talked about congestion, asthma, cold and flu season. We talked to Shannon last night, who has that upper respiratory problem. She just sat in the bed for a while in the show. It was greatly improved. Right. So that drainage, that helps you. And then also if you have acid reflux, you want to keep things down there. Gravity's your best friend. If you have simple snoring problems, again, the American Academy of Otolaryngologists say sleep slightly articulated and you sleep better with those types of conditions. And then again, you just take the pressure off of your lower back. How many times do people run from their bed to their recliner because they couldn't find any comfort? Now you get to do that with the adjustable. And it's, again, included in the 100-night trial, both the adjustable foundation and the mattress itself. And that's, again, till Labor Day. You get to decide.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, that's a long time.
And then both of them are also covered by the 25-year warranty.
Which is wonderful.
Standard sheets will fit, and we also have the specialty sheets for the split as well. Yes. And let's go ahead real quickly.
And by the way, let me just, because we really didn't talk about, your standard sheets will fit on here. So if you have your favorite sheets from us that you absolutely love, and you're like, I can't live without them, they'll fit on this, right?
Yeah,
so
they
no
will. And if you have the specialty ones, now, again, the Queen King and Cal King can be available in a standard adjustable, which the head and the feet both together raise for each side of the bed, but you can adjust the Sleep Number independently. Our most popular is what we're in the bed right now in front of us is the Split King. Independent Sleep Number adjustability, independent head and feet adjustment, the most versatile, and as you said, it is the best value today. And then the Flex Top, the top third of the bed can adjust individually. The bottom 2/3 allows you to snuggle and cuddle and do whatever else you want to do as the day ends. So it's just unbelievable when you take these two adjustable technologies, Sleep Number adjustment and adjustable technology. Unprecedented comfort.
Oh, it is. And I think between the JD Power Awards and the customer reviews, and there's so many millions.
I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, you did forget about it. 3 out of the last
4 years, did you know?
I know, and you know what? Good for you. I mean, that's huge bragging rights because that is a really big deal. And that's customers saying, oh my gosh, this is the best. And there's a whole world of mattresses out there.
And the categories, again, comfort and support. What do you want in a mattress? Yeah. That's the most important thing to anybody.
One.
I want to be comfortable. I want to be supported. I want to wake up great. The variety of features. Look at all the features that you get with the Sleep Number bed. The durability, the warranty, and then the overall value. Those are the categories we swept with J.D. Power 3 out of the last 4 years. Did I mention that?
Understand too, this is the lowest price anywhere, so I love those of you who might live near, you know, a mall and you might go into the store. You're not getting a better value than we have. We have 6 flex pay on it. We're gonna ship it for free. It's not a box of earrings. This is an expensive item to ship, and that's coming to you absolutely free, so you're saving even more money then. But ultimately, how's your sleep? How are you feeling? If you're feeling really sluggish, maybe you're saying, gosh, I just can't think straight during the day. Maybe you just have foggy brain all day long. Maybe you get to that 4 o'clock and you ever have one of those days where you're just like, if I could just curl up in a corner somewhere and just take a little nap to get this edge off, I'd be so happy. You've got to change your mattress. And while you have this very unique one-day opportunity, go for it. Take advantage of all the things we're putting together for you and that you guys have done, which are unprecedented, and treat yourself to a completely different night's sleep, because it goes so far beyond just sleeping well. It affects every single aspect of your life. All right, we're gonna go to Carla in Indiana. You wanna say hi to Carla?
Oh, sure.
Carla, you're on with Pete and Suzanne. Notice I'm not getting up because I am so crazy comfortable.
I'm not gonna try to get her out of bed.
Hi, Carla, welcome. You're on with Pete and Suzanne. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine. I have a Sleep Number bed.
Okay.
How long have you had it?
I have had it over 10 years.
Ooh.
I have one of the first ones that has the remote that is attached to the bed.
Okay. Awesome.
And I tell you what, I still change it, the pressure, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on the weather and everything. It works great. I had it was a 10-year warranty on it. Mine is a full size.
Awesome.
And I absolutely love it.
Yep, most people have gone through at least 2 beds in 10 years, or should have, based on standard industry traditional beds. Again, you've got a lot more life in that bed, Carla. That's incredible. And you are using the bed as it was designed. When you feel different, you can adjust the bed so you feel better. And that's really what the Sleep Number promise is. We don't cure stuff, but we actually make you sleep better. So that's really, really great.
Carla, look, if I came and took your Sleep Number away, would you be pretty angry?
Oh, yeah. You probably wouldn't get it.
That's right. Well, Carla, thank you so much for your call. It's one of those things is once you switch to a Sleep Number, you really can't go back to a regular mattress. And you won't go back. And you don't have to. I mean, you know, this mattress, I hate to say, it might outlive most of us. I mean, it's a 25-year warranty on it. And again, that's industry unprecedented in the mattress industry.
But what's really more, I think, important than just the warranty itself, there's a lot of beds that I've seen, traditional beds that are still under warranty. They might have a 10-year warranty or a 15-year warranty, but the comfort left them 8 years ago because they're kind of worn out. They're still within the parameters of warranty, but they're not very comfortable anymore because the support's gone. They've worn out, so to speak. And most beds do that. With the Sleep Number bed, 20 years from now, you can make this as firm or as soft as you want. What other bed can do that at your whim?
Right.
To adjust to what you're doing in life and to make you feel as great as you can every single day.
Even Carla said she adjusted for the weather.
Yep.
Like, you know, it's too cold, it's too hot, and you adjust around because you never know. You might have a pollen season. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, I'm gonna adjust a little higher so my nose doesn't bug me so much.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really amazing to be able to have, it's like your clothing absolutely changing with your body as you age. Either you lose weight, you gain weight, and instantly your clothes fit perfect every time.
How many times have you bought a belt with 1 notch?
Right,
you know,
exactly.
it's just like, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, and my colleague Amy always says, you know, you spend more time in your bed and on your feet. So how many pairs of shoes do you have based on how you feel, what you're doing, what's going on? So you spend a lot of time and money on shoes. You should do the same thing with your mattress.
But your shoes don't adjust. If your feet get bigger, guess what you have to do?
Put a different pair on.
You have to go out and buy another pair of shoes. With this, as your needs change, this completely adjusts with you. All right, so just as a quick reminder, I know in the Cow King, we're almost completely out of every choice. Really, that's gonna be it. So last call, if you want Cow King in any version we've had today, that is almost gone. The most popular, of course, has been all day long, and it always is gonna be this beautiful, beautiful adjustable, and this is the Split King. So if you want the Split King, it's basically 2 separate sections that fit together, obviously, as one king-size bed. It's the most adjustable. It's the biggest savings. This is your best deal if you want just the biggest bang for your buck, and you get the most versatility out of the one you're seeing here. So if you're thinking about it, that split king, always hugely popular. The other thing I love too is everything's just in alignment. If you're saying, gosh, you know what, it's time for us to get a new mattress. I know it's not a $500 mattress, you know, I get that. But $500 mattresses give you $500 worth of sleep, and that's pretty miserable. Go ahead and invest in yourself. We spend a lot of money on a lot of things we don't really need. This is the one thing that I think we offer that absolutely everyone needs and must have, because it's so vital to everything in our lives. Everything. Your attitude's better, you think better, you're clearer, you're sharper. Watch how your body responds simply by getting really phenomenal night's sleep. It's amazing to see the transformations in people.
It is. You mentioned $5,000 bed, or $500 beds, $1,000 beds. None of those manufacturers have J.D. Power's 3 out of the last 4 years. You know, you talk about what happens when you don't get great sleep. I told you I ran the Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
And I haven't been
Congratulations, by the way.
And I haven't been in my own bed for 10 days. I left my finisher's trophy in the hotel room because I was sleeping poorly and I forgot to check everything. So,
oh no.
Oops. But they found it and they're going to mail it back to me. So,
thank goodness.
yes,
that would have been so sad.
That would have been so sad. But again, sleep is that important. It affects everything that we do. And the more you can adjust your side of the bed and personalize your bed, that is why Sleep Number does what it does.
Well, Pete, we'll see you later today. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys stay on the line for that. Go to .com, couple clicks. You've got yours coming your way. Hey, coming up next, we have kitchen essentials. How about this? We're teaching you to prep faster, cook faster, and clean up with ease. Pretty good, right? All right, that's all next hour. Stay with us as we go into kitchen essentials just for you right here on HSN.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy